Welcome back, everyone. Just trying to find a place that's got no wind. It's been so windy here that all you'll hear is wind noise. And somebody asked about a microphone, and I do have a microphone that my daughter Brittany bought me over a year ago, and I never took it out of the box. And I need to get an adapter. I think it needs an adapter to work on a GoPro. It was bought for a new camera that Wendy had bought me that I still haven't taken out of the box yet either. But anyway, I think this will work here so there's no wind noise. So this video is just going to be just delivery day. So picking up all the framing material for the house, and also I'm sure a lot of people are interested in how trusses are delivered, like roof trusses, being so large. And how do they get them there, and how do they get them on the ground? And I can tell you that this company, and especially a driver, his name is John Adams. It's his own truck and trailer, and he just subs out for the truss company. UF is the company name, and I just want to say he did an excellent job, and as you'll see in this. And it was funny, he was actually a viewer. He actually recognized me when he delivered it. He had seen, I think the first one he saw was when I got the Big-Tex trailer. So I know that he's going to be a subscriber now, and a lot of his friends as well. So welcome to them, and hope you enjoy the video. So this should give you a good insight on getting material. I do not like to have lumberyards deliver me material. Number one, you have to wait for them, and number two, they usually send you material that is less than desirable. So all right, enjoy the video. All right, here we are at the lumberyard. So you know what this means. Supposedly on the ticket, and I'll show it afterwards, this is 23,000 pounds worth of lumber. They said they had to load it, so Wendy and I went to have lunch and came back, and I had to have them move it because they had all the lumber up in the front. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I guess I can never take a break ever on making sure that people do what their actual job is. But what I would have done is I would have put this load back here in line with that one and took all this plywood, and it would have been ending about here, right about there. So got a lot of weight on her. Good thing I didn't bring the 350 today. She's gonna earn her keep on the way home. Well, my first mistake was just leaving in the first place. We should have just waited, and I could have made sure that it was loaded properly, but they did get out and move it quite quickly, so can't complain about that. All right, we made it. She wasn't happy. That was a heavy one. Like I said, if that was moved back to the end and that was moved forward a little bit, but you think when that's what you do for a living that you would know how to load a truck, but when you don't care, then I guess it doesn't matter. So that's not all the lumber. That's not for the garage, and I still need some more LVLs for the porch beams, but that is most of the lumber for the main house. Just about. They had a few things that they don't sell, which I have to get somewhere else at my normal place, but that is just about everything else. And the reason I got it there is I got the roof trusses. As you know, I did not have a good time with the floor truss people, and I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't give them $45,000 again for the roof. Couldn't do it. And they gave me a good deal, and one of the main reasons, I'll tell you right now why I did it, these are not 4x8 sheets of half-inch OSB. It's really 7/16, but that is 10-foot sheets, and they at the normal lumberyard where I go, you have to buy that whole thing. You have to buy a whole cube of them, which is only up to here. So I was able to buy what I needed, and if I bought it where I normally would buy everything, you have to buy 2 of those, and then I'd have you know, a lot of extra lumber. So that was one of the reasons why, and they gave me actually a better price on everything as well. And I got the windows from them and the doors because they had the kind that I wanted. So that's the reason that I went there. Well, and as I was just doing this narration saying how I wanted 10-foot sheets, I'm looking at them and I'm like, you know, my eye is, you know, I'm getting old, but obviously, but my eye is still pretty good, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, I don't think that those are 10-foot sheets. No, those are 8-foot sheets. So I wasted all my time. So they're going to have to bring me out the right ones, because I'm not bringing them back. They'll have to bring them out to me, which is ridiculous. But I just don't know how. I mean, how do you put 8-foot sheets on when it's right on the slip? They're on the slip. But what are you gonna do? Just put it on the list. And what do we have flying in? Oh, it's a heron. I thought it was an eagle. right, she's breathing easy again. Did a good job. Did a good job. That was a lot of weight. If it was 23,000 pounds, that's a lot of weight. Seeing it's a 22 GN, but that includes the weight of the trailer. So you can put like 16,000 on there, really. 18 if you're adventurous. So I guess I was overly adventurous. We shall see, and I'll show you. Let me get the receipt. I hate that. I don't know if anybody else hates that. I can't stand hearing a door dinger. All right, where? It's not on that one. Hold on. It's not on that one. Let me get the one it's on. Aha! It's on my receipt. That was on their pick list. They don't need to know how much it weighs. They don't care. All right. There you go. Total volume, it was 11,116 board feet at 23,229 pounds. Quite heavy. Well, I got an early morning delivery. 3 of these trucks. And actually the driver of this truck is somebody who watches the videos. So he saw me driving the lumber truck, the Big-Tex. He saw me coming back with it. So that's pretty neat. Somebody who watches the videos is actually delivering some of the stuff. So he's got to go back and get another load. So a lot of trusses. That's good. Well, you're gonna... All right, we were having camera difficulties here in the morning. They were cold. Batteries were dead. My fault. I didn't know they were coming. I knew they were coming today, but I didn't get a time. So that's all right. And he just told me there's one truss that's broken that they're going to remake for me, and anything, they're going to look them over before they go, and then if I find anything, and there's no questions asked. So this will be a good company, I can see. See how he's stopping them, and only that row, only that pile went. They didn't come crashing at the same time. One. See how that one stayed on? It's the way it's supposed to be. Go. Here comes the next load. Last load, I shouldn't say next load. That is a big one. That's the one over the great room, I would say. And of course, the GoPro decided it would shut off again. I don't know what's going on with these things. So here we go with the biggest one. That's quite a load. Quite a load. Those are the ones that go over the great room from the porch all the way to the back, over the back patio. And he was telling me that he can control every single one of those. Hear the air? So he can not only unlock them, but he can control how fast they come on, which is something that the other guy did not do. And his name is John Adams. That's his own, this is his own rig. He just subs out for them. And he was saying that the number one thing is don't let them get up to speed, which makes sense. That's why they can stop those rollers. There they go. Yeah, that's quite the load there. That's $45,000. That's what $45,000 looks like piled up. All right, so there he goes. He's taking off. So again, here's a quick look. He's just sliding the trailer back there. That's pretty neat. He said it can slide 22 feet. Oh, that's pretty good. But he's a nice guy, John Adams, and he's the owner-operator of that. And really took a lot of time to, you know, go around, make sure that nothing was damaged. And he said if I find anything, obviously, to let them know. But customer service right there. So it's definitely worth the it was definitely worth getting it from them for sure. And I'm going to break these up a little bit, get them ready to you know, to be done, because I've got to be able to get all the gables so that I can sheathe all the gables and put the soffits on and that kind of thing. And I'm going to support some of the ones that are hanging over. I saw one over here. I'm going to lift this up right here just so that we don't get the sag in the middle. So I was going to try to do it before he got here. I was just going to go get the skid steer so I could reach in and pick it up, but I'll get it. I'll get it with a bar, with a big bar, and get 3 2x4s in there just to hold the middle. All right, well, there you have it. And this is the next day, and they actually just brought me this truss. So I told them yesterday morning that one was broken. Somebody ran it. I think I showed it, but somebody ran a forklift into it right there. The driver had already seen that and told me. So they brought that the next day. So this is the first thing. Very good. So UFP site-built trusses right there. I'd give them a shout out. They really did a good job. Anytime you got a question, they're on the phone for you. They don't give you a hard time about anything. So I have to say that I'm very happy with them. So the lumber is dispersed, as you saw, and now it is time for wall layout. It's time for wall layout and wall framing. So that'll be upcoming in future videos. So as usual, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.